Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free. Let's go down in the moment we lost and found. Good morning, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, whatever you're experiencing right now. Thank you for being here. Hey Renee, how are you, beautiful soul? In this beautiful, pristine moment in time and space, in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moment. Isn't this everything? Isn't this absolutely everything? This morning my kids were getting grumpy at breakfast, and I just stopped and I just said, you know what? There's a million people that didn't wake up today. There are trillions and trillions of people that are waiting to be alive, and they're not even alive yet. Sometimes we forget how blessed we are to just have air in our lungs, to be alive, to smell the roses, to taste the water that goes through our body, to feel the air on our face. We just often forget. We forget how blessed we are that we're here and we're constantly moving and we're constantly scrolling and we're constantly going through time and space going, oh my goodness, I don't have TIME, or I'm too BUSY. We use these things that are just such an illusion. They're not true. You always have enough time. There is always enough time and space in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful world to experience all of it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share with you what a spiritual exam is, how we pass our spiritual exams, how we go to the next level. Naturally, what's going to happen is when you call in a new level of life, a new way of being, a new level of expansion, naturally what's going to happen is you are going to be tested. And it's a beautiful way that your guides, the universe, God, whatever you like to connect to, is helping you get onto a higher frequency. It's a way that you are being guided onto a higher frequency so that you can hold the new planes of existence. And a lot of the time people think, well, I've called in all of this, but I don't understand why it's not coming. And it's often because maybe you haven't passed the spiritual exams. You haven't evolved into the person that can hold the vibration. So sometimes what will happen is you will say, hey, universe, I desire this house, or hey, universe, I desire more clients. And then the universe will send you an email from a coach, or maybe there'll be an event that you need to go to, or maybe there's a Bali retreat or something that you need to do. And the universe will send that to you. And all of a sudden you'll get this like soul confirmation. You'll know that that's what you need to do. And you're too scared to do it. You have all of these limiting beliefs coming up. And I know I've been there before, so I'm not judging you if you're here at all. Like, I've definitely had moments in my life where I knew I should have worked with a coach. And in that moment in time, I was like, oh my gosh, I just don't know where the money's going to come from. Or I fell short. And what happened in that moment in time was that I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it, because when you're ready for the thing that you're calling in, it's like jumping off a cliff. It's not easy to jump off the cliff. You don't know if the parachute's going to work. You don't know if you've ever done it before, if it's going to work. You don't know if the backup parachute's going to work. You just don't know, but you have to trust. And that's where we have to start creating a deeper level of trust in the universe. Hey, beautiful Sarah Jane. And so whatever you're calling in, Know that your guides, know that the universe, know that God, angels, source, it's all on your side. And everything that you're being called to step into is a test. And if you're ready for that, you're going to step into it. You're going to take moves and make moves on the quantum field that you wouldn't usually make. You're going to go, you know what? I know I need to do this program and I'm going to get resourceful. I know that this is the bridge to the life that I desire. I know that my guides are letting the path line up beneath me. And it is making the uncomfortable moves. It is stepping in. Often, if you're calling in a new partner, maybe the universe will send you the opposite of the partner that you desire so that you can see if you're seeking validation from the opposite of what you desire and you need to step in more to find out what you desire. There are constant spiritual tests, and you have to, the way that you move through this quantum field is to know who you are. It's to embody the truth of all that you are, and it's to remember what you've called in. If you are calling in more abundance and you are hanging out with people that are constantly in fear, lack, and scarcity, you're not passing your spiritual exams to get to the abundance. A spiritual exam would be going to that group of friends and going, okay, guys, I'm calling in more money. I need you to up-level your money mindset or we can't be friends anymore. It's potent, powerful boundaries. You're being called to get to that new level. You know exactly what you need to do to get to that level of life, to get to that place. But are you actually doing it? Are you stepping in? Are you making the uncomfortable decisions? Are you doing the things that your mind is going, no, please don't do it. Please don't do it because that means death to the ego. Or are you stepping in? Are you making those bold moves? Are you doing the things that you wouldn't usually do? And so I invite you to sit with today what you need to really go deep with, how you need to step in, how you need to expand. And really, I'm just reading your message, beautiful soul, been feeling this and being tested so hard, failing harder. And this is important. Don't make it a failure. The most beautiful thing about this universe and this life is it's like a board game. You don't roll the dice and land on a 5 on the board game and go, oh my gosh, I'm a failure. This is shitty. I'm not learning. It's, my gosh, I love this. I love that I fell short last time because the next time that opportunity comes up, I'm not going to. I'm going to improve myself. I'm going to get stronger and wiser and more emotionally capable so that I can hold that next time I get that opportunity to do that course, do that program, go to that event, say what I need to say to my friends without feeling shame, guilt, or struggle. You know, it's really about you changing. You never fail. You're just given these beautiful opportunities to grow and evolve. And when you can take the opportunities and you can grab the dice and you can go, you know what? I'm not available for this anymore. That's when you take back your power. That's when you step into the parts of you that go, you know what? I've been really, really complacent and I need to step up. I've been really, 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 really sloppy and too much in flow. And now I need to hold my power. And from the place of power, I'm going to ride the waves of flow. And really, truly sitting with, like, you can see the exams, you can see how the universe is testing you, and often you'll get the test, and if you don't pass the test, the thing that you desire won't manifest. But if you do pass the test, the thing that you desire is coming. But the whole time, what you have to understand, it's a little bit like if you're going to school or university. You know you're going to get the degree no matter what, even if you have to repeat a year. You're going to get it no matter what. It's already done. You're in the school of it. Unless you completely go, actually, I decide to leave this school. I desire not to have that thing. Then it wouldn't manifest. But when you claim it, it's already done. You're already in spiritual school to receive it. It's already coming. So really sit with that, relish in that, know that it's coming, and all you need to do is evolve to the right energetic capacity, the right frequency to receive the goal that you desire, to receive the thing that you truly desire. Now, I've made this really, 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 really easy for you if there is more wealth that you're calling in. If you're truly desiring to go to insane levels of wealth consciousness, then my Serenity Mastermind is an 8-week initiation. So this is really school, but deep embodiment, because I'm not available for you doing a million strategies under the sun that don't work. If you can't be constantly leaning into the discomfort and changing your energetic signature, you're not going to go to the next level. You need to truly lean in, because when you lean into the discomfort, your energy changes. And when your energy changes, your life changes. Sarah Jane, I feel I've been holding myself back from what I know I need to do because of fear. Beautiful, beautiful. I really see you in that. And I know what it feels like to be in fear of stepping in. And I think, sit with this, take it or leave it. We're not afraid of not having the things that we desire. Our greatest fear is, it almost makes me want to cry. Our greatest fear is how powerful we truly are. And you're not afraid of not having anything. You're afraid of how powerful you are. You are so afraid of how powerful you are because it would be more than what this world's ever seen. And there's so much beauty to that. So much beauty to that. So sit with that. Let it land. Let it come through. But truly and utterly just remember that it's the power that you're afraid of, not going anywhere. And that's why self-sabotage is often more prevalent than us manifesting the things that we desire. We are often very, very good manifestors, but we self-sabotage because we live in a world where we're not allowed to be brave. We're not allowed to be powerful. We have to be good girls. We have to be condemned. How dare us show our power to the world? That would mean that you're not being a good girl and staying in the corner. Oh, I love you. I love you so much. And, sit with the tears, love the tears. Crying is really just your old self leaving. And it is. I know how powerful you are. I can see it in your field. It's out of this world. The power that lives within you is insane. You've barely even met it. And I think that goes for all of you. Like, sit with your power. Sit with how potent you are. Go deep with how potent you are. Like, let the power send ripples out to the quantum field. Unleash it. Don't be afraid of telling people what you don't like. Don't be afraid of telling friends that they need to change or you can't be friends with them. Don't be afraid of stepping in, otherwise you won't pass the spiritual exam and you won't be able to be of the right potent frequency to hold the reality that you desire. There is a life out there that is beyond your wildest dreams, but you need to see the supernatural parts within you to manifest that and to attract that. And when you can truly and utterly sit with how powerful you are and how supernatural you are and how potent you are, you will absolutely be able to go to the next level. So truly and utterly sit with this. If you are feeling, I know so many of you are always saying like your Bali retreat is on my bucket list. And I invite you right now in this moment, and this may feel really, 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 really uncomfortable. If it's something that is on your bucket list, why prolong it? Why be in the energy of one day? Why not now? Why not step in and claim it right now in this moment? Because the programs that I host and the things that I do, they don't come from me. They all I have to do in this 3D plane is keep my vibration clean. I don't drink alcohol. I eat very beautiful, nourishing food. I live in a very, very, very spiritual place that keeps my vibration insanely high so that I can channel what I channel, so that I can move energy from your field, so that I can help you unleash your trauma, so that you can step into a new energetic frequency so you can live a new life. The reason I've spent money with coaches and healers over the years is because I knew something that a lot of people don't realize. You spend the money so you can align with their frequency, so you can have access to their frequency, so that you can attune to all of the work that they've done and access that in an instance. That's what makes it so powerful. And when you don't pay for something, you don't get the access, because this is a story of the man that created Reiki. He was doing Reiki on people for free, and he was realizing that people weren't having the shifts. And then when people started to pay him, people were having the shifts. And a lot of people have funny issues around money and think, oh my gosh, this is a lot of money, this is a little bit. We've created all these stories around it, but I just want to invite you to really sit with this, and sit with this with your programs as well, because you may be charging too little. When you pay, people get energetic access to you, because that is how the money's exchanged. That's how energy's exchanged. When people pay me for my services and there's an energetic exchange, what you've said to the universe is, I'm ready for this lesson, I'm ready for this spiritual exam, I'm ready for this growth, because there's an energetic exchange. There's a law of cause and effect. If you receive every single day and you're watching YouTube videos all the time, you're not going to get the shifts that you do when you pay for something, because if there is no equal energetic exchange, you're not going to get the shifts that your soul desires to energetic up level and expand your consciousness. So really sit with that, with whatever you're doing, with your services, with all of those things. And if you are feeling called to come to the Bali retreat, and you can feel it on every cell of your being, it isn't for everyone. If you're not ready for massive up levels, if you're not ready for your life to shift and change massively, I have 3 mutable star signs, so changes in my DNA. You will have massive quantum leaps. And something that I'm really passionate about is integration. You cannot, and this is, I see this all the time with a lot of people, we do a lot of coaching programs, we do all the things, and then we don't have the shifts, and we don't integrate the shifts that you need to go to the next level. You can't go to a healer and then leave the healer and be the same version of yourself. You're not going to be able to evolve into new heights and go to new levels of being. You have to go to the healer, take that wisdom, take that embodiment, and take it back to your life. And that's what I do with my work, with my Bali retreats. The Bali retreat's so potent, so powerful, because you live for a week in the new frequency. You live, you feel, you embody, you see the health on the first-hand base. You are surrounded by community. It is so potent, it's so powerful. Sarah Jane will tell you all about it. My Bali retreats are truly magical. So if you are feeling the call to come to that, please send me a DM. Bali, 14th to the 18th of October. And then also, if you're feeling the call to the Serenity Mastermind, we have just started to open up the doors. It is an 8-week initiation. So it is potent, it's powerful. It's not another coaching program. It's not another mastermind. This is me transferring my frequency as a teacher to you as a student. It is by far the most potent energy work I've ever infused into any program I've ever done in my entire life. So if you're feeling the call to that, please know there are a few prerequisites for that. So you either need to be in one of my paid programs, or you need to book in a call so I can check if you're a good fit. You need to have done some form of energy healing for the last 3 years, just really sat, whether you worked with shamans, or you've done Reiki, or you have Kundalini, yoga, breathwork, anything that has helped you with somatic healing is really important for this initiation. And you need to have done inner work for at least, the last 3 years as well. So it is a very, 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 very big shift. And I just don't want to see people that come into my world and almost get energetically blasted and then leave. I need to know that you have some form of inner work so that you can stabilize the frequency, so that you can actually be able to hold this. I'm not available for clients that don't have the shifts and they're not able to hold it and sustain it for a lifetime. I'm not available for clients that come into my programs and they leave and they don't get the transformation. I'm available for people that are ready for huge shifts and they're ready to be leaders on this planet. They know that they have a huge mission on their heart. They know that they came here for a life beyond their wildest dreams, and they're going to do whatever it takes to hold that frequency, because they know that they have chosen a life of service. And through service, of course, you manifest insane abundance, insane bliss, insane flow, so many beautiful things. But you know that it's not about you. And I know that can be the hardest thing for your ego to hear, but you're just the vessel. And when life flows through you, it's the most beautiful, most magical, most spectacular thing on the planet. It truly is everything. And for me to just wake up in the morning and go, just use me, allow me to flow, allow me to share any messages, allow me to just be me and live a beautiful, magical, phenomenal life and have all of it. It's just everything. So if you feel the call to either of those, please send me a DM. And I invite you really to sit with this. And, this isn't for me trying to sell you into anything. This is for you really stepping into your power. Stop using language like one day, maybe I'll do it soon, oh, it's on my bucket list. Actually action it now. Do it today. Step in now, because when you say one day, it's never going to happen. When you say maybe I'll do that, it's never going to happen. You're not the right version of yourself to hold the reality that you desire. It is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to your ego. It's not uncomfortable to your soul. But truly and utterly step in, lean in. If you are feeling called to come to the Bali retreat, I almost feel like tears, because you're not going to recognize yourself after. You almost shape shift on this retreat. It's magical. The shifts are out of this world. The experience is out of this world. And now that I'm going to be doing even more Kundalini activations on this retreat, the somatic shifts and the energetic frequency shifts are going to be huge. So I love you. I see you. Have a beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. If you feel the call, definitely lean in, come in. But I love you. I see you. If you are not in the Manifest Multiple 5-Figure Months with Serenity free masterclass, definitely get in on that now. But yeah, I love you. I see you. Big love, wealthy odds. Mwah.